Brakes are one of the most important parts of every car. They keep you safe on the road by stopping the car quickly. But sometimes, the brake caliper can lock up. Here are some simple ways to diagnose if the brake caliper is locked. If your car pulls to one side when you are driving or braking, it may be because one caliper is stuck. The locked caliper causes uneven braking pressure. A locked caliper makes the brake pad rub against the rotor all the time, creating a burning smell. If you smell something like burnt rubber or metal, it can be a sign. After driving for a short distance, touch your wheels carefully. If one wheel feels much hotter than the others, the caliper on that wheel may be stuck. A locked caliper drags the car and forces the engine to work harder. If you notice poor mileage without another reason, it may be caused by a dragging brake. When the brake is stuck, the car feels heavy and does not accelerate smoothly. This can feel like the car is being held back. If your brake pedal feels harder or stiffer than normal, the caliper might be locked. It creates extra resistance in the brake system. On the other hand, sometimes a stuck caliper can cause the brake pedal to feel soft or spongy. This happens if the caliper piston is not moving properly. If the brake pad is constantly rubbing, it can create vibrations in the steering wheel or through the car body while you drive. Inspect the brake pads. If one side looks much more worn than the other, that caliper is not releasing properly. Uneven wear is one of the clearest signs of a locked caliper. This also means the brake pad will need replacement sooner than normal. Too much brake dust on one wheel is another sign. A dragging brake creates more dust because the pad is always touching the rotor. If you notice one rim getting dirtier than the others, it is worth checking that caliper. A locked caliper can cause grinding, squealing, or scraping noises even when you are not braking. The sound usually comes from one wheel. These noises mean metal parts may be rubbing together, which can damage the rotor if ignored. Look at the brake rotor. If one rotor looks blued, scorched, or badly worn compared to others, that wheel's caliper may be stuck. Heat from a stuck caliper often leaves visible marks or uneven surfaces. Check around the caliper for leaking brake fluid. Sometimes, the piston seal wears out and causes both leakage and sticking. Leaking fluid not only affects braking power, but can also be dangerous if left unrepaired. Watching for these signs helps you find the problem early. Catching it in time can save your brakes, rotors, and even prevent unsafe driving conditions.